In this video, I will show how I use my Tesla in camping scenarios, how I convert it to a sleep hub, how I use it together with a tent like the hub from Dometic, and other practical details. A car like the Tesla can carry a lot of luggage. Let's say two persons are traveling. There's ample space for bringing anything really. And the tent from Dometic is an inflatable tent. It's a structure that you inflate with a pump, a double action pump. It takes just a few minutes to inflate, and you end up with a construction like this. And you can zip on any kind of sides, like the tunnel for the rear of the car, the hatchback, the mesh net that I'm opening right now, and a couple of window panels, for example. And then you end up with a interior space like this, where the car is the sleeping quarters and storage space. I always start with going in the ventilation app in the car and turn on camp mode, turn off auto, turn off AC, and I turn down the ventilator to approximately 2 to just not getting any moist inside the car while sleeping in it. The front seats obviously has to be lowered fully and pushed forward maximum to get the space behind, and I use a spare bed sheet to shield off so you have a more private space. And I cover the small screen because it's never shut off, even when the car is in camping mode, unfortunately. I bring the mattress out from the back seat, and I have a construction like you see here. Small wooden frame that I will show you in a few moments what it does. Lowering the seats and using a little bit of fabric here to protect the lacquer of the mid console. I flip out the hinged beam parts that I made, and I take these boards, and also they have a hinged extra board so that I have the full width 140 centimeters on the borderless parts. They're hinged because then I can get into the storage space for the cooler more easily when I take breaks while traveling. And now when I've done that, you see I have a perfectly flat area where I will put the mattress in a moment. The first space is a space for the cooler, and then I have 2 compartments as well. I roll out the mattress, and a pillow is also nice to have, and a sleeping bag like this one. And while I remember, like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, comment section below. Here you see how the tent is secured to the ground and to the car, and I can always detach the car obviously and travel away with it and zip up the tunnel part of the tent as well. This is a piece of fabric that Jakob from Læder Ulven made for me. As you see now, It's laying across the hatch, and it protects the lacquered part of the hatch from being scratched when opening and closing the hatch. The tunnel fabric will scratch the car if there's no protection in between. So I got that made. And here you see how I get down to the storage compartments. I flip up the mattress, and on the left I have a storage compartment. On the right I also have a storage. And the big board hides a compartment where I have ample of space for my cooler that can be used as a fridge as well, and there's a lot of space there, so it will never overheat, and there's storage for a lot of kitchen gear and what have you. Behind the front seats there is a lot of storage space, both while driving and even more so when camping. This is a view from inside the car through the tent. And here you see the tent where the hatch is closed, and you can see it's totally sealed up from wind and weather, and it's very nice. And as you see the tent here, it's mounted with insect mesh net and 2 window panels, and those window panels are sealing off for any wind as well. And in this scenario here, it was quite hot, so one of the sides I decided to have zipped in a mesh net, so a little bit of air could come in. And lastly, at night, you get a view like this from outside, and I tell you, it has attracted a lot of attention, curious attention from fellow campers, what this is, and it's quite fun to explain what it is and how I use it. And here you see with one of the panels open, and you see my LED lighting in the ceiling. And I leave some links to the gear in the description, and there's no sponsoring. That's it for this video.